Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with us. Now, unrest is increasing in Eswatini. Pro-democracy activists are pressuring the government to release 4 arrested transport workers. There are also calls for 2 apprehended MPs to be freed. International observers are concerned over Eswatini's continued violation of human rights and resistance to democratic reforms. Swaziland Democratic Party Secretary General Mbongiseni Shabangu speaks to us on the very latest. Mbongiseni, good morning and thank you very much for your time. Perhaps for greater context on why the kingdom finds itself in this position, just give us a brief background of the reforms that citizens are calling for now.
Thank you so much. I think the reforms that the citizens are asking for, it's been a long time in different protests, different approaches to the government of Eswatini. But almost in all the approaches, the government of Eswatini has been very negative. For an example, imagine when a government of Eswatini has never talked to the political parties and the dissenting voices within its boundaries. But the same people have had audience with organizations like SADC, African Union, Commonwealth, and the United Nations. So the longer I think the government of Eswatini is missing the opportunity to engage its people using a peaceful approach, because all along people, they've been using very peaceful approaches, approaching United Nations, approaching SADC, approaching Commonwealth, and all these organizations I've just mentioned. They all have been having recommendations on how to do the reforms. Unfortunately, the government of Eswatini has been ignoring all these recommendations.
But we understand that bigger demonstrations are planned for this month, and also that the kingdom has responded to that effect, saying that they're tightening security. Is this the case?
Yes, the kingdom seems to be working on the symptoms and not looking at the causes of insecurity and other symptoms that are manifesting themselves due to people calling for democratic reform. So it's not going to help, and because the push and the call for engagement with the government of Eswatini will continue. So it's not going to help to deal with the symptoms. The Eswatini government needs to deal with the causes.